Yo, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And today's episode, we're going to be covering the new upcoming anime season, the spring 2025 anime season. And as always, what we'll do is we'll go through all the series, all the new anime that are coming out. We'll talk about the genre, we'll talk about the synopsis, and our favorite part, whether or not we'll be watching it. So if this is your first time here, I'm your boy Aray, and I'm with my co-host Owen. Owen, bro, how we doing, bro?
Chilling, brother. Chilling, chilling. Avatar malfunction today. Don't know what's going on, but you get the real version of me today, so let's get it.
Yeah, good looking Owen today, bro.
Let's get it. Let's get it, bro.
All right, bro. Uh, so in my opinion, this isn't the most top heavy anime season that we've got. Like, I think last year we had like Windbreaker, Doctor Stone, Tokyo Revengers, Demon Slayer, and a bunch of other series just in one season. This time around, I don't think we got the same amount of top heavy hitters. So, Owen, you probably won't know many of these series. There's only
Uh,
like three or four sequels, which isn't a lot. Like we've had seasons where there's like seven or eight sequels, sometimes even 10 sequels. This time around, maybe three or four. But either way, what we'll do is we'll cover all of these. So what we're doing is we're on the My Anime List website. What they do is they have members on each and every single anime on here. Obviously, the more members means the more popular that this series is. So we'll start off with the most popular and kind of trickle down to the least popular. All right. First of all, we got Fire Force season three.
yeah, bro. Fire Force. Definitely want to watch Fire Force, bro. I need to get into it for sure. I feel like I've been saying this for a very long time. Uh, Definitely want to get into it. Season three is coming out. What day? April 5th.
Yeah.
Literally like 10 days from now. So, I mean, that's about to be hype. I know mad people are gonna watch this. How long has it been since Fire Force's last season?
2021 was the last time it came out. Season two.
2021. Damn, bro, it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, this is gonna be huge for the Fire Force fans. Definitely. What's your thoughts? You watching it? How's it going?
I watched the first season and I loved it. It was awesome. Like it was so good. Then the second season kind of tapered off. And I've talked to a lot of fans that are like big fans of the series, and they've said that the second season starts off slow, but then it starts to get hype again. And this is a series where the manga just ended, maybe a year or two ago. So just to kind of go off of that, this series does have hype. Like I don't want to underplay it by saying like I stopped watching it. And that was literally the only reason I did was because of that middle part of season two where it just kind of got boring. But I'm gonna have to hop back into this one because I really did enjoy the first season. It was actually one of the best shonen anime that I've watched in a minute.
Damn, okay. Are they like long seasons or how would you kind of categorize that?
I believe the first season might have been like a cool 13 episodes, and then it goes to 24 in the second season. I could be off base here, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
And are they like an hour long, 24 minutes? How is that?
So the episodes are normal length.
Okay, nice. Um, yeah, bro. I mean, if you want to catch up in 10 days, anyone wants to catch up in 10 days, season three is coming out. I would if I had the ability to catch up in 10 days, I would, realistically. But I just don't, so I
Yeah.
can't. But if I did, I definitely would. And, you know, um, Fire Force is just a heater show, bro. I saw so many ads on it on Crunchyroll back in the day, so I just know the animations and everything are just wild.
Yeah, no, it's got elite animation, elite soundtrack, elite sound effects. You know, the sound effects in this series are like so popular.
Okay, yeah.
It's like one of those things like if you hear that sound and you watched it, like you're like, oh shit, that's Fire Force.
Oh shit, okay. It's like the One Piece like Drums of Liberty type of
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
okay, bet. Damn, okay. I mean for anyone watching, it's coming out April 5th, so you can definitely stay tuned. And let's go on to the next one.
Real quick though, we didn't even talk about what Fire Force is. I'll just give a small quick synopsis. Um, so basically it's about a world where like random people will randomly combust, like burn into fire. So to combat that, they have people that work in the fire force, and they're there to kind of like, we'll call it slay, but like kind of kill these humans to get rid of the whole because there's no way to cure the person. Like once you like turn into fire, you're cooked, literally, no pun intended.
How does that happen? Like you just randomly just become
Yeah,
bust? Like,
it's part of the lore in the series, so that's obviously a giant mystery that we're trying to figure out. But as time goes on, like there's people that are second and third generations. So first generation would be randomly combustible people. Second generation are people that can kind of like manipulate fire ability. So everybody has like part of the fire force has an like a ability to kind of manipulate fire. So it goes from there. I don't want to spoil it too much, but obviously the fire force takes care of these people. There's a whole mystery behind it. There's cults. There's like betrayal. So it's a lot deeper than that. I don't want to spoil it again too much, but it is a very solid series.
hell yeah. I mean, that's a very interesting concept where like generations kind of have different abilities per se.
Mhm.
But that's sick.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Oh,
All right, so this next one is another sequel. It's called I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 Years and Maxed Out My Level. This is season number two.
first of all, what the fuck are these titles? Like what?
Right?
Secondly, have you watched this?
Nah, I haven't watched this one, bro. This is a genre that I'm not really too popular. Like it's a genre that is popular, but I was something that I'm not too much into, to be honest.
Got you. So just instantly reminded me of reincarnated as a slime, just because of the slime stuff.
Mhm.
Why? What's up with Japanese culture and slime, bro? These guys love slime.
It's a thing, bro. Like slimes are it's just generally a thing in Japanese culture.
Slimes, like, bro, when I think of slimes, you know what I think of? The Minecraft blocks.
That's what these are, except they're circular.
Bro, those slimes used to be mad annoying because you hit it once, they turn into like 50 other little slimes, and then they start attacking you. But
Yeah.
but let's read is there a synopsis here?
Yeah, I have a synopsis of season one. I can read that real quick.
Let's get it.
All right. So, in role-playing games, slimes are usually the easiest monsters to kill, and because of that, they yield few experience points. But what would happen if you live in it long enough to keep defeating them for 300 years? After many years of being a corporate slave, Azusa Aizawa abruptly passes away due to severe exhaustion. Seemingly headed for the afterlife, she meets a goddess who bestows her with immortality alongside a peaceful life in another world. There, Azusa enjoys her days tending to her farm, protecting the nearby village, and killing about 25 slimes per day, a routine that continues for at least 3 centuries. So she's been doing it for 300 years. However,
So
yeah,
there's more?
yeah, it's
Okay.
a lot more. I got you though. I'll keep it short.
No, no.
However, this rather monotonous cycle begins to change when Azusa suddenly finds out that she has reached level 99, the maximum possible level from slimes alone. Despite this desperately trying to hide this fact in fear of ending her soul life, rumors of her strength spread nevertheless. Soon enough, various people throughout the continent, like the dragon Leica and the elf Halkara, start to appear at her doorstep. Some seeking a battle, others asking her for assistance. Meeting friends and acquaintances who soon become family, Azusa finds she can live a life far better with others than when she was alone.
Okay, so I mean it is very comparable to the Minecraft killing those slimes,
Mhm.
no XP. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking like in RuneScape, the rats, like
Yeah,
killing you get like no XP from killing rats.
yeah, that's essentially what it is because she's just farming off like noobs. Like I was gonna say that's a better example. I was gonna say like I remember when I was young, I used to play Pokemon and like I'd have like a level 80 something Charizard in the first gym, just killing the same Pokemon over and over again.
No, I remember. That's honestly, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, this is like killing Pidgeys, just
Yeah.
constantly just killing Pidgeys and Zubats, like literally. Damn. Okay. I mean, it's an interesting concept. Um, I feel like I haven't really heard of, you know, this type of concept. Seems pretty interesting. Um,
I would say this is more of a slice of life type of show. Like the theme is cute girls doing cute things. So like all the entire cast is all females. And it looks like they're just vibing. She's OP. You know what I mean? Like it's an isekai world.
yeah. Probably not something I'd watch
Mhm.
realistically, but it is a cool concept. I'll say that.
Yeah. I think generally a lot of people that do watch the show enjoy it. So I don't want to knock it, but it's just something that I'm not too into at the moment.
Yeah. How many like first of all, okay, it comes out April 5th also. Okay, so if you guys, are trying to watch this, it comes out just in a couple days here. And then it has one season so far.
Yeah, one season so far.
Okay. Yeah, I mean if you guys stay tuned, if you guys are into um the slimy show.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, bro. We're starting to get to some hype over here, bro. Windbreaker season 2, bro.
Oh yeah, I mean we touched briefly about Windbreaker last week. Windbreaker season 1 was insane. To give you a little gist, to give the audience a little gist of like what it is and what I can compare it to. If you've watched Tokyo Revengers, this is very similar to Tokyo Revengers, but the main character can actually fight. Like, yeah. Unlike Takamichi, where he just gets his shit rocked, like our boy can actually fight. Um, there's school to school type of fights. It's just sick, you know? It's honestly very similar to Tokyo Revengers in my opinion. But yeah,
Yeah.
season 1 was super hype. They introduced a lot of great characters. Um, main character strong as shit. So that's what I like. That's kind of the one thing I didn't like too much about Tokyo Revengers was the fact that Takamichi was pretty weak. But and this changes that completely. So yeah, it's coming out April 4th. So if you guys have watched the first season, um it's coming around the corner. And then for the people that haven't watched it, honestly, you probably binge the first season quickly before the second season comes out and be all caught up to just jump right into the second season.
Yeah. Personally, this is the first one on my watch list. It's easy to
Yep.
watch. Yeah.
What
Overall,
do you think about that first season?
bro, I liked it. There was a little bit too much dialogue for me. Like it was a lot about like just stuff I didn't really care about, but the fights were top tier. Like I don't think that there was any anime out there that season that had better fights. Like the whatever that word is, was fire, bro. It is sick.
Remember? Oh, no, I'm not gonna kill it. I'm not gonna say anything.
The
Fine.
final fights, we'll just leave it at that.
When
Yo,
he got violated, when his boy got, all I'm gonna say is when his boy got violated, like his own
that
boy
was insane, bro.
violated him. That's it. That shit was like, bro, what is going on? That was wild.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Yeah.
All right. So this next one is one that I'm personally very hyped for and excited. This is a collab of Adult Swim, the creator of Cowboy Bebop, and some very experienced people in adult animation. They all collab together to create the series, and it's coming on Adult Swim.
Oh yeah. Season 2 or season 1?
This is a brand new series, original series.
Okay.
It's
I feel like
called,
I've seen this before.
yeah, we talked about it before. It's called Lazarus.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get a gist of it. I want to see if I'm gonna watch this or not.
So here's the synopsis. The year is 2052, an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity prevails across the globe. The reason for this, mankind has been freed from sickness and pain. Nobel Prize winning neuroscientist Dr. Skinner has developed a miracle cure all drug with no apparent drawbacks called Hapuna. Hapuna soon becomes ubiquitous and essential. However, soon after Hapuna is officially introduced, Dr. Skinner vanishes. 3 years later, the world has moved on, but Dr. Skinner has returned, this time as a harbinger of doom. Skinner announces that Hapuna has a short half-life. Everyone who has taken it will die approximately 3 years later. Death is coming for the sinful world and coming soon. As a response to this threat, a special task force of 5 agents is gathered from across the world to save humanity from Skinner's plan. This group is called Lazarus. Can they find Skinner and develop a vaccine before time runs out?
Jeez, bro. This is like the most evil doctor. Like that's cruel, bro. That's insane.
It's like evil Dr. Fauci, bro.
Bro, quite literally, bro. I mean, based on that scenario, I do feel like I'd watch it personally. Um, it seems like it seems sick, right? It seems like there's gonna be a lot of cliffhangers. There's gonna be a lot of time. Like time is an issue here, right? So we know that there's a time constraint of 3 years, where all these guys are gonna die. So they need to figure out a way to cure the vaccine, and they need to, find the doctor, obviously, and kind of uh, firstly they need to find him. They need to figure out. They need to get the information out of him of how to actually, because he's the only one that'll probably know how to make the vaccine, right?
Mhm.
Unless they start testing on the people that already have the sickness, I'm assuming. So I don't know. It looks pretty sick though. Well, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean it's a Mappa animation too, so you already know the animation is gonna go hard. Like it's all these huge names coming together with this story. So I'm not worried about the plot, animation, or anything like that. I'm just more so looking forward to see how this one turns out because I think that this is such a unique concept, bro, and it's something that kind of relates to the real life world. Like we could have had an alternate universe where like our vaccine that we had kind of messes it up too. So I don't know, man. I just thought this was interesting. I don't know. I'm looking forward to this one.
We got COVID in anime now.
Yeah.
Like literally, bro. How many like likes 72,000? 72,000 people like this or like how did
72,000 people are quote unquote members of this anime, meaning like they follow it.
got you. Okay. And Windbreaker 75, above that is 80, and then Fire Force is 151, which is actually crazy. Okay. Yeah, definitely two on my watch list so far.
All right, let's go. Me too. This is the first original one that I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one. All right, next one is actually a spin-off of a popular series. This is the My Hero Academia spin-off called My Hero Vigilantes.
Uh, honestly, just respect to my hero, I'll probably watch it.
This one actually seems kind of badass, bro. Like I can read the synopsis for you real quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's OD long, bro. So I'm just gonna kind of paraphrase it.
You
So
good?
it's basically about like obviously it's taking place in the My Hero world. This is right before like Deku shows up and all that stuff. So like you're gonna get some OG casting. You're gonna get like All Might and stuff like that, right? And this is before like you have to take a test to become a hero in the My Hero world. So certain people aren't like their abilities aren't adequate for them to become a quote unquote hero. So like if you have a quote like this is they quote it as sliding. That's not strong enough to make you like OD strong enough to become a hero, right? So if you have a quirk like that, you can still become a vigilante. So this dude basically something happens. I don't want to spoil it, but he just be doing good like good deeds type of stuff, helping people cross the road, that type of stuff. But eventually something crazy happens, and then he kind of realizes like, yo, I can become a vigilante. Yeah, I'm not strong enough to become a hero, but like I can take care of like smaller thugs, drugs, stuff like that. So that's kind of what this series is about. And this is before like the world is in a better place with quirks. You know what I mean?
So the way I'm perceiving this is like vigilantes are the G League, while the heroes are the NBA.
Essentially.
Like that's kind of how it is.
Mhm.
I mean, if it's anything like My Hero, it'll have good storytelling. It'll have good animation. You know, just good plot in general. So, definitely something I definitely yeah. This is third on my watch list.
Yeah. So one thing to kind of know on this one, it's the same animation studio, the same voice actors for like All Might and like the Might guy, Eraserhead. They're all coming back, so it's all going to be consistent with the My Hero series. The only difference is it's not going to be about the students of My Hero.
Is there gonna be like, are we gonna see the heroes of My Hero like at all?
We might, but like very briefly. It might be like on the news type of thing.
And these people aren't students, right? They're just
These are
normal.
just all vigilantes.
Okay, but got you.
All right, so move on to the next one.
Yep.
All right, this next one, bro, is one that blew my mind. I didn't think we were gonna get an anime adaptation for this one, bro. This is actually another webtoon, and it's turned into an anime adaptation. It's called The Beginning After the End. I've read this one, bro, and it's fire.
Okay, give me your synopsis of this.
I don't even need to give you a proper synopsis. It's literally Mushoku Tensei without it being sus. That's what the series is.
Yeah, okay. So a huge adventure basically, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I guess I will give you a little bit of a synopsis. It's basically about this kid, obviously reborn into a new world. Starts off as a baby, discovers magic at a young age, and then from that point on, like he's obviously strong. He's not OP, but he is strong. So he kind of works through certain stuff. His family are former adventurers, so they kind of like nurture him to become strong. You know what I mean? After and then some crazy event happens. This is kind of the first major spoiler, so I'll kind of keep it brief, but something crazy does happen, and then he's kind of forced into a different situation and he kind of has to grow up. Although he is already a grown man in like a kid's body, you know what I mean? Um, like I said before, this is very similar to Mushoku Tensei. So yeah, the crazy event happens, and then from that point on, the real story really takes place.
Okay. I mean, based on, the synopsis and what you said, it does seem like I'd probably watch this. Realistically, this is probably fourth on my list. Honestly, I would watch everything but that second one if I were caught up to Fire Force.
Yeah, yeah, same here.
Holy shit, bro. This anime season is gonna be packed with good shit, bro. I mean, perceived good shit. We don't know if it's good yet. At least we could say that about Fire Force and Wind Break for the most part, just because they have seasons before.
Yeah.
But for these three, I'm just making um, uh, bold claims right now. You know,
Hmm.
I feel like it'll be good. Hopefully, it is, and this is probably something I'd watch. I mean, I really enjoyed Mushoku Tensei, and if we're getting kind of something similar,
Yeah.
but without the sus part, even better.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, if I had to tell you to watch one of these on, I would definitely tell you to watch this one, the beginning after the end. T-bait. It's fire.
T-bait, okay. T-bait. I've heard T-baits like so many
Yeah.
times.
So like that's just like the acronym. Everyone calls it T-bait.
Okay, I've heard that so many times.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Yep.
All right, so this next one is kind of like a rom-com series. It's called Aharen-san wa Hakarenai. Yo, my
Ooh,
Japanese went crazy there, bro.
okay. Hold up. That was sick.
Uh,
God damn.
I practiced that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, that was sick. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wait, this shit caught me off guard.
You know, you know what's about to be crazy, bro? I'm
What the?
gonna pull up to the Discord after this comes out, and I'm gonna be told I said that so wrong.
Nah, I don't give a shit if you said it wrong or right. That shit sounded very legit to me.
I
Uh,
appreciate.
I was caught off guard right there. Say it again one more time.
Nah, I'm not doing it again, bro. I can't.
Okay, what's this one about?
So again, it's a rom-com. It's about this small. So you can see the student right here. She's like mad tiny. She's very quiet, soft-spoken, and basically she's all up in your personal space. So that's like her drawback. So she's very small and quiet, but she'd be in your face, right? So the guy right here, and he is kind of the opposite of that. They sit together, they're in the same class. He's like a kind dude, but like his imagination is kind of out of pocket, bro. You feel me? I don't know if it's sus because I never watched the series, but this is all according to the synopsis, so I don't know, man. To each their own interpretation. But yeah, basically, it's kind of about like their friendship, whether like a romance starts to bloom. You know what I mean? But other than that, that's the gist of the series.
I mean, probably not something I'd watch personally. How about you?
I wouldn't watch it unless somebody recommended it to me. Like I do like a good rom-com, but like I don't be looking for those. You know what I mean?
Also, it's the season two, so it's like you're gonna have to watch the first season first to get into it. But yeah, if you guys are into Aharen-san, Wahaki, well, I'm not even saying that. April 7th. It's coming out April 7th. Yeah, it's just around the corner, so definitely, stay tuned for the updates.
Yeah. All right. So the next one is an ecchi anime, bro. Like we can kind of breeze by this one, bro. But this one's mad sus, bro. I'll just read the title. Ecchi's like it's like sus, bro. Like dumb sus.
Okay.
Okay, I can just read the name, bro, and you let me know if you want me to read this synopsis because it's out of pocket, bro. All right. So the name of the title is
Oh,
Please Takamine-san.
I'm already seeing the cover image. This shit is wild.
Yeah. Nah. So this is so
Fucking dog go.
you can go back in time, right? So that makes her like mad OP and everything. She's good at sports. She's popular, gets good grades. She's the student council president and stuff like that. But the reason why is because she can go back in time. And to activate her ability called Eternal Virgin Road, she has to strip her launcher. So yeah,
God,
bro, you can tell this shit is out of pocket, bro. Definitely something that I would not watch, bro.
I mean, brother, if you are down bad, this might be the one for you. That's
I
all.
guess I guess the twist on it is this random dude in her class sees her doing that and he kind of blackmails her.
What
Yeah.
the fuck,
Oh,
dude?
that's crazy, bro.
I don't know if this is gonna be on Crunchyroll, if it's gonna be on a different website. Words,
Yeah,
if
no comment here, bro.
you're down bad, you might have to get into this one. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, I can get into the next one. All right, so the next one is called Can a Boy Girl Friendship Survive? So again, it's another rom-com series.
Hit it,
You want to read the synopsis?
hit it.
Yeah. A boy and a girl pledge a lifelong friendship in a small town junior high school. The relationship between the two, who are just destined to share a common dream, has passed 2 years without any particular development. Himari Inuzuka, a bubbly girl who has yet to find her first love, and Yu Natsumi, a plant-loving boy who enjoys flowers, still spends their days peacefully as best friends in the gardening club in the second year of their high school. If you can't get married, I have to take responsibility. That's a quote. I'm having trouble now because after Himari said that, your brother began calling me my brother-in-law. However, when Yu reunites with his first crush, the gears of their relationship suddenly go out of sync. Will Himari be able to escape her quote unquote ideal friend now that she has found love?
Why is this shit happening in junior high school?
I don't know, bro. But it sounds like they're like two people that like said that they're only gonna be friends, but like they be vibing with each other. But then something changed in one of them. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, seems like some classic junior high shit, if you ask me.
Yeah, I might have to pass on this one.
Yeah, this is definitely a pass for me too.
Let's move on to the next one. All right.
Yep.
Next one is Go Go Loser Rangers season two.
What's your what's your thoughts? We've covered this heavily last season. What do you
Yeah,
call it?
it came out, yeah, the other anime season.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, bro, I watched like 8 or 9 episodes. I did like it, but like the pacing was a little bit off, and I couldn't really grasp everything that was going on. Like there was a lot of shit going on. I did like it, but I just never ended up finishing the first season. Eventually, I will, and then I'll watch the second season. I don't know if I'll have time with all these other titles out here to be able to watch this one too, but eventually I will watch it because I did like it. I just didn't love it, if that makes sense.
I got you. It's nothing too crazy, but it's not bad either. It's just right in the middle.
Mhm. Exactly, yeah. And just a small little synopsis. This is basically if Power Rangers were evil. That's basically what it is, and it's to keep it short.
I remember we were hyping this one up.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, next one is called From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. And here's a synopsis. Beryl, the names be hard, bro. All right. Beryl Gardenant, a self-proclaimed humble old man, is a sword instructor at his dojo in a rural backwater village. In his younger years, he dreamed of a glory as a master swordsman, but those days are long behind him. Out of the blue, he receives a visit from a famous former pupil who brings him world-shattering news. He's been appointed as a special instructor for the Knights of the Liberian Order. With his life now turned upside down, Beryl travels to the capital and reunites with some of the former students, elite knights, an ace wizard, and even adventurers who attain the highest guild rank possible. But why do they all want to train? Why do they all want his tutelage? As far as he's concerned, they clearly don't need him anymore. Can Beryl live up to his new position, and will he ever get a moment's peace away from his adoring students?
Sounds like a G to me.
Yeah, sound like the dude don't know the type of swag, the type of motion this dude be carrying, bro. You don't even know.
Exactly. I don't know. This might be a watch for me, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds like he's a badass, bro.
The students love him. He's a swordsman. I love sword animes, like sword fighting animes. We haven't gotten too many as of recent. I mean,
Mhm.
Bleach. What else?
Yeah, there hasn't really been like Demon Slayer was there. I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head.
It's like like One Piece has swords in it, but it's not sword. It's not like a sword anime. You know what I mean? It has an aspect of sword fighting, but I think we haven't gotten one in a minute, and definitely, like to see that type of genre.
Yeah, this one might be good. I'll keep an eye on that one.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Well,
Next one is called Witch Watch, and I've seen this one nonstop for a minute now. It's on the Weekly Shonen Jump. A lot of people have been keeping up with the series. It's a comedy, supernatural, but yeah, it's very popular.
Synopsis?
Yeah. Nico Wakasuki has finished her 6 years of witch training and is moving back to her town by herself. As a new witch, she must choose a familiar to accompany her. However, unlike the other witches, she wishes to pick a non-animal familiar. There's no better companion than Morihito Otagi, her childhood friend who happens to be an ogre. Morihito is vehemently opposed to her being her servant, but he reluctantly accepts his fate after learning that a curse would revert him to a strange cow-tiger hybrid, where he to disobey a witch's order. Due to Morihito's father leaving for a business trip and Nico's mother remaining behind in the witch's holy land, the two teens find themselves living together under the same roof. While Nico is ecstatic to be living with her crush, Morihito finds that her magical antics and overall clumsiness creates more problems than solutions. With the prophesized disaster to befall Nico within the year, Morihito must do everything he can to protect her as a bodyguard while also upholding the duties as a familiar.
This shit was weird, bro. From the beginning. Firstly, what the hell's a familiar?
You ever see like wizards or like magicians have like a small little cat, like a black cat. That's a decent example of one.
Like in Black Clover, how there's the dragon, the red dragon, you have the fairy.
Yeah, the fairy, that's a perfect example of familiar.
I get you. Okay, so like a little sidekick charm type thing. But it was a fucking cow?
Dude, no. So like it's an ogre, right? But if he doesn't obey her and agree to become her familiar, the dude will turn into a cow.
This
I know, bro. It's a wild, bro.
is weird. Like very weird, but I don't know, maybe it could be a cool concept. Don't want to just rule it out like that, but
I mean,
probably
it's
not.
popular for a reason, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to shit on it or anything like that, but it might be good.
Yeah, probably not something I'd watch realistically.
Hmm. All right. So the next one is called Black Butler Emerald Witch Arc. Have you heard of Black Butler? I feel like it's been going on for a minute.
I've heard of it. Yeah, for sure. I feel like I've heard you say it.
Yeah, so Black Butler, I've never seen it, but like this is a series that's on its like fourth or fifth season.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know too much about it, bro, but Loki, from what I'm getting from here, it's like I was about to say it's got a butler because it does.
Oh my God. What's the kind of gist of the situation?
So if I read the synopsis of this new season, I feel like it
Uh,
won't make sense, and it might even spoil the previous seasons.
get you. Do you know what it's about generally?
Yeah, I remember reading something about like it's about like a dude, his like parents pass away, and the dude has to take over for his family. Um, and then that's where the butler comes in because he's kind of serving the guy, the little kid that took over. You can see in the picture here.
Oh, okay. So he's a
And
bastard.
yeah, exactly. But then there's like people that are trying to finesse the kid, and a butler's got to take over.
Ah, got you. I mean, I like the concept. It's like so the kid's not 18 yet or whatever, whatever their, adult age is. So inheritance is still it's a freeze state where he can't do anything with it. So people are probably trying to this is just assumptions, right?
Yeah,
People are trying to kind of steer him, to finesse him basically.
exactly. Yeah.
Once he's 18, boom, they're rich and he's beat. But Butler's coming in clutch and doing what he gotta do.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak to it for 100% guarantee, but like that's what the general gist I got when I first read the synopsis a couple years ago. So hopefully my memory's still good there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you guys have watched the previous seasons, coming out April 5th, so stay tuned.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right. We're gonna start to go a little bit faster on some of these ones just because a lot of these ones are ones that aren't as popular. So usually we skip like the bottom ones, the ones that look different. Doesn't mean that they're bad, just means that they're not something that would interest us.
Also, they're just not as popular, so just not that many people resonate with it. So,
Exactly. All right, so next up we got The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows. So here's a synopsis. Life hasn't been kind to Zenos. He was born in the slums, and his dirt poor background has denied him with almost every opportunity. After an encounter with a healer, he throws himself into studying to become one and finally catches a break with when an adventurer invites Zenos to his party. Zeno is thrilled, so thrilled, in fact, that he's willing to put up with his teammates treating him like garbage. They fail to appreciate his talents and ultimately kick him to the curb, claiming he's outlived his usefulness to them. Now bereft of money and out of options, Xenos decides to put his self-taught skills to use elsewhere and opens an underground clinic. Word quickly spreads about the brilliant healer working incredible magic in the city's shadowy underbelly. Even the royal palace is taken a notice. Can Xenos buck the odds and carve out a life for himself in a world that spit in his face? And can he save the lives of the patients who wind up on his doorsteps in the process?
what do you think so far?
At first, I was like, "Hey, my dude got kicked to the curb, bro. Is this gonna be like a revenge story?" But it's not necessarily a revenge story. But you know what they say, like sometimes success is the best revenge type shit.
Yeah, I mean, this could be something I'd watch. I feel like it's interesting concept.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
No, we're not getting too many demon and ghost animes right now.
That's funny because the next one might be.
Oh my God. Uh, way to jinx myself over there. Yeah, honestly, I like the come up. I like the revenge aspect kind of it, you know. Um, Based on the way it looks, it does look sick too. Drawings and whatnot. So yeah, could potentially be on my list depending on how many anime I watch this season.
Yeah. All right. Next one is called Sword of the Demon Hunter Kijin Gentosho.
Yay. Another demon series. God
Yeah,
damn, he looks actually sick though, I'm not gonna lie.
it does. It does. I'll read the synopsis for you. You let me know.
Yeah.
In the Edo period, there was a shrine maiden called Itsukihime in the mountain village of Kodono. Jinta, a young man who acts as a shrine maiden's guardian despite being a stranger, encounters a mysterious demon who speaks of the far future in the forest, where he went to defeat it. From Edo to the Heisei era, this huge Japanese fantasy series follows a demon man who travels through time while continuously questioning the meaning of wielding a sword.
Uh,
Feel like they didn't really give us too much here. Like the dude, he's doing shit for no reason. Like he's like a stranger guarding a shrine, and now he talks to a demon, and now he's like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. I'm sure there's more to it, but like based on synopsis, I don't know, man.
okay, synopsis aside, right? Based off the cover art and image, I would watch. She looks sick. Um, that guy in the middle with the sword like pointing upwards, he that looks sick. And then the demon actually he looks like a normal demon, but he still looks sick for some reason. And he has like this like sidekick, or like maybe it's the other way around where the demon's the sidekick of the guy, you know. You see
Yeah,
the guy with red eyes?
yeah, I see. It looks pretty. It looks tough. Yeah,
Yeah, based off of image alone, I'd watch it. I don't know if that's a good justification, but yeah.
yeah. It doesn't seem too bad, but I don't know, man. Based off the image, yeah, I get that. All right, want to move on to the next one?
Yeah. Okay.
The next one is a sci-fi romance. Loki, this might be one I might want to watch, bro. It's
Based,
called
based off the image, it looks nice. I'm not gonna lie.
it's called Kowloon Generic Romance. Remember we were talking about Kowloon the Walled City?
Yeah.
Like how it's like layers on top of layers and there's like no room for the sunlight to hit the bottom.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So in this anime series, they basically live that same type of future. So I can read the synopsis real quick, but in the distant future, individuals who adore the old way of life in Kowloon Walled City, a slum city that serves as a refugee for those who long for the Hong Kong of the past. Realtor Raiko Fujirai, however, craves for the new and exciting places in the area. In contrast, her only coworker, Hijime Udo, enjoys the nostalgia the city invokes and is put off by everything and anything modern that seeps past its walls. But despite their differing views and constant bickering on the most mundane of things, the two often find themselves enjoying each other's company. One day, a prank gone wrong leads Hajime to make an unexpected advance towards Reiko, after which he swiftly apologizes for. Baffled by his actions, Reiko starts investigating for possible explanations, only to discover a past that she has no memory of.
Okay. Uh, I don't know.
I like the little twist on it, bro. And like, it might just be my biasness towards like the Wall City because one of my boys was doing like a small little research report on it, and it's just so fascinating to me, bro. Like, it's so random and weird and like cool at the same time.
Bro, I saw the like trailer of the show that we were talking about last week.
Mhm.
Bro, it looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. Like everything stacked up together.
Oh yeah,
But it's like, I don't know, it's weird because it looked like a skyscraper, but not really at the same time.
yeah. It's crazy, bro. Like, supposedly, like it's so insane that like if you do person per square feet, it's like 40 something, something crazy like that.
Ah, damn, bro.
Yeah,
So
not
it's,
probably not per square feet, but like per like an average house, something like that. It's just something crazy.
it's like New York City times on steroids.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Ah, damn, bro. Um,
Yeah,
okay.
we're gonna skip the next one just because it's a little sus, bro. It's about like a family romance. So we're gonna skip that one.
Some incest shit?
Potentially, bro, just based off the first liner, bro.
God damn. Okay, I'm just gonna say it just to say it, but we're not gonna go in depth. I'm gonna read that first line. The love between brother and sister. The love between man and woman. This is the most forbidden and most unyielding. God damn.
Yeah, we're
Sons
not
and five daughters.
yeah, we're not doing all that, bro. Let's move on to the
Let's get on to the next one, bro. But this is some Game of Thrones incest level shit. God damn.
potentially, bro.
Yo, they said it's the most forbidden.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God.
All right. So the next one that we're gonna be talking about is normal. It's called Shoshimin How to Become Ordinary Season 2. You see what I did there, bro? I should have said ordinary. Damn, I missed up the pun.
Nah, we still got it. We got the plot.
You got me, bro. You got me on that one.
I got you, bro. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Appreciate you, bro.
I mess with it.
Yeah. So this series, so it's about this guy named Jogoro Kabuto. He has a habit of inserting himself into other people's problems. After realizing his detective skills are neither wanted nor appreciated, he makes an agreement with his shy friend Yuki Osanai to become ordinary together. Now entering high school, they aim to be perceived as regular people, yet Kabuto cannot help but fall back into his deductive ways when faced with everyday mysteries. Unfortunately, mundane occurrences are not all the duo stumbles across. As they go through their school days trying to avoid drawing attention to themselves, Kabuto and Osanai at times get caught up in incidents that put their plan of a peaceful, average life at risk.
Um, what do you mean average life?
So I think they're just trying to be normal, bro. Quote unquote normal.
And what is the abnormal here?
That they just be all up in other in people's businesses, solving mysteries and shit. They're basically like Scooby-Doo be like pulling up on people type shit. That's
Why
what
do
it's,
they not just stop and just don't do it? Like
yeah.
what?
I don't know, bro. It sounds like they can't they can't help themselves.
So they're just nosy ass people and they can't help it? That's kind of what I. I don't know. Based off that synopsis, that was weak, bro. That was weak sauce.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't seem like something too crazy, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was some weak shit. But yeah, let's start running through this. This one looks nice.
Yeah, your Forma. This one actually is another version of Lazarus that we were just talking about.
Yeah, this looks nice. Let's see. Let's hear it.
I'll read the synopsis real quick. So this one's called Your Forma. Here's the synopsis. In alternate 2023, the Your Forma, a miraculous smart thread technology initially developed to treat a massive outbreak of viral encephalitis, has which I had to Google that. It's basically like a brain problem that like messes up your talking, your speech, your breathing, stuff like that. Um, so yeah, like there's a massive outbreak of that.
Okay.
But these convenient devices that they're implementing to fix that has a drawback. They record every sight, every sound, and even emotion their users experience. So that's the gist of the synopsis here. It's kind of like a bad version of like another version of Black Mirror.
I've never watched Black Mirror.
Okay, so it's like you know how people were saying like, oh, like if you get the vaccine, then like they put a chip in you and they record you or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like that in a way. That's what this series is about.
Sheesh, bro. On some Elon Musk neutraling shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, bro. I
Mhm.
I think it's pretty interesting though.
Yeah, I mean this is pretty cool. Cool concept too. I feel like a unique concept
Hmm.
where we haven't really seen too much of it. So, uh, based on the cover art, based on the plot, and based on how it connects to real life, put it on my watch list.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I might watch this one.
But yeah, I think we should just
Yeah.
skim the next couple and then give our opinions on what we'll watch. And yeah,
From this point on, I'll just do the ones that I know of. So we have the Anne Shirley adaptation. So this was originally a Canadian novel turned into now an anime adaptation.
holy shit.
If you've ever read the series, it's by L.M. Montgomery. It's basically like a coming of age story of this girl right here, Anne Shirley. So it's definitely cool to see a light novel, or not even a light novel. This is just like a regular like book turned into an anime adaptation. So definitely cool to see that.
Yeah, from going to a book to an anime is wild.
Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. There's Uma Musume Cinderella Gray. So this, do you remember we did that episode where it's like the top 10 selling manga of the first half of 2024 or something like that, or second half of 2024? Do you remember doing that? This
I
was the
feel
series that was on there at like number four. So this is getting an anime adaptation. I did some digging. This itself is actually a spin-off to another series. So that's just kind of crazy that like a spin-off is that popular.
was the spin-off more popular than the original series?
Yeah.
That's actually wild. That's the thing. Holy shit. I mean that's something to look out for, definitely.
Long story short, it's basically about like horses turning into like girls, but like they like to race. Something along the lines of that. I could be totally off base here, but it that's what
Oh,
Squid's describing it to me as.
oh my God. Okay. That's an interesting take right there. Can't lie.
Next up we have I don't know if we have anything else that really stands out to me. But again, we'll leave a link in the description so you can check out all the anime that are coming out. Um, oh, ONIAs, bro. So these are original net anime. So meaning like they don't really have crazy source material or they're like on Netflix only, so they're not on like televised. We have that One Piece one that we were talking about, Koisuru One Piece, the gag manga One Piece spinoff.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember that. Mm,
Yeah, so long story short, it's a gag series about three friends, a young student, his girlfriend, and the third wheel who are One Piece fans, and they're just like vibing out, bro. So it's a gag series. It's coming on like TikTok and stuff, so it's gonna be on. It's a vertical anime adaptation.
that's actually sick. I like that concept, and I know so many people are gonna follow with it. Like it has to be. Like that's like a whole new way to consume anime.
Exactly.
And
It's gonna be interesting.
that's where, everything, that's where attention is right now. It's in vertical form video. So it's definitely going to do numbers.
Yeah, I think the best part is it's using One Piece to kind of elevate and give that a shot. You know what I mean? So that way, like, if you just were to hear like, oh, an anime series is getting a vertical anime adaptation on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, blah blah blah, you'd be like, whatever. But the fact that it has One Piece in it,
Exactly. Yeah, yeah,
got a
yeah.
selling point.
Exactly. And I think honestly, like the fact that it's like a formal anime and it's being, posted on TikTok is kind of wild.
Yeah. All right, we
Yeah.
got one more Onia that I gotta talk about. This one is Moonrise. We talked about this in the last episode too. This is the Earth versus the Moon Kingdom fighting. It's that anime.
Oh shit, that's sick. Okay, this one's sick too. I like it.
Yeah, it's coming on Netflix, so that's why it's listed as an Onia. It's like an
Uh,
original series too, like based off of a light novel.
Hell yeah. Okay. This is, put that on my list too.
Next up for movies, I'm not gonna go too crazy here, but we have the JJK compilation film coming out on May 30th, I believe. This is just the hidden inventory and the premature death arc combined into a compilation film. So nothing too crazy there. We already know how Owen feels about that.
Not the best.
Right. And then lastly, we have the Me and Robocco movie. So this is another gag humor series. Honestly, bro, this series is funny as fuck. They have shorts as well. It's not a vertical adaptation. It's like a regular um horizontal adaptation on Crunchyroll. They're like 4 or 5 minute episodes, but they're funny as hell. Like they do a lot of you can see it here too. Like you can see all the different anime styles. They have JoJo's right here. They have like
It's
yeah,
Luffy.
exactly. They have everything here. Luffy. I watched the first couple episodes and they did like a bunch of Dragon Ball memes, bro. So it's good stuff, bro. If you're into like gag humor.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. But other than that, that's pretty much the premise of this anime season. You know, the top ones we talked about, fire, bro.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to see, brother. Definitely if I was caught up to Fire Force, I would. Windbreaker for sure. Lazarus, I want to. Vigilante, definitely. T-Bait, I also want to.
Mhm.
Uh, Sword
You
One.
this one, right? The one with the you gotta strip and then you can turn back time.
Nah, I'm about to watch that brother sister. Imagine.
Yo,
The sword one was sick. I like that. If I were caught up to Black Butler, maybe that. The demon one was, it caught my attention a little bit. Uh,
your Forma, the
yeah, this intelligence
yeah,
thingy. Yeah, this too. Let's see. Let's
that's
see.
about it, right?
That's about it. But for the page we were just on, I definitely want to watch the Moon versus Earth.
Moonrise, the Moon versus Earth Kingdom, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. To be honest, bro, maybe the season isn't the most jam-packed, but like there are some bangers. Like Lazarus and T-Bait for me are just enough to get me hyped for this upcoming anime season.
Oh, I don't think it's packed in a sense where we're getting a lot of like ongoing seasons where
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because those are always hype because we already know the show is hype, right?
Hmm.
So we're not getting too much of that, but I think we're getting a lot of new anime hype. So yeah,
Yeah, that is for sure. We had like what, like 4 or 5 sequels only.
exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be for this episode. Low key, join our Discord. Let us know what you guys think. Which anime are you guys most excited for? Which ones that we didn't talk about that you guys want us to talk about, or that you guys are willing to watch in the next upcoming season? In my opinion, yeah, not the craziest season, but I know summer 2025, bro, is gonna be hot, bro. Small little sneak peek, bro. You feel me? You know, next season, yeah, next season goes crazy, but the upcoming spring one is not too shabby itself. But other than that, that's going to be it for this episode. Once again, I'll leave a link to our Discord as well as this page that you can check out all the anime, read all the synopsis for the upcoming spring 2025 season. But yeah, with that being said, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys for listening. And until next time, take it easy. Peace.